So if you guys want to recreate this side curls look, continue watching the video. So first I just kind of put down my really disgusting tangled hair, and I am just grabbing some dry shampoo and running it through, well, not running it, spraying it through the roots. And I believe this is day-old hair, it could be 2-day-old hair, but I find that when the hair is not just freshly washed, it holds my curls better. So just gonna spray and kind of run it through my hair now with my fingers. You can use a comb for this if you like, but I just thought my fingers work better. Today we're going to use a 19mm wand and a 32mm wand. This is from my NuMe Curl Jam set. So you're going to start with a 32mm and put that in and let it heat up, which it does heat up really fast. And then you're just going to want to put all your hair to the side that you want to work on. And I'm just kind of doing this so I can kind of see how I want my hair to be and just where I want my part and stuff like that. So I'm just kind of playing around with it right now. You don't really need to do this. I just wanted to see how I wanted it before I did it. But yeah, kind of however you like it. It doesn't really matter at this point. Just pick the side at least. This is the side I want, and I believe it's my left side. And so now I'm just grabbing some clips, and I'm going to clip up the top section of my hair. As you see, I'm going to separate it. And just clip up everything that is above your ears. All of that. All that hair. And so depending on how thick your hair is, you might end up doing more sections of hair than I did. So just keep that in mind, that you want kind of smaller sections after this bottom section. And this bottom section, I'm using the two bottom sections. I'm using the 32mm because I want more length. And so now I'm just spraying some heat protectant in my hair because you don't want to forget that. Alright, and I'm just going to run it through with my hands again, and just a comb just to, you know, comb out any of those tangles, which I have a lot of. There we go. So I'm just grabbing my wand, and don't test it like how I did, but it is hot. So you're going to curl all the hair on the side that you want your side curls to be first. So I'm just curling this first one away from my face. And if you've watched my everyday curls, I kind of do the same thing with any curl style. I hold it there for 20 seconds, and then afterwards I drop it into my hand for 20 seconds. And that just is the amount of time that works for my curls. You can do it more, you can do it less, but I find 40 seconds, I guess, altogether per curl. It turns out like that, like I said. And so now you're just going to do the same thing, but I was going to do them all the way by accident. But see, I'm going to do these alternating just so they kind of don't blend in as much and give me a little more volume at the bottom. So same thing, on it for 20 seconds and off it for 20 seconds. And that just kind of gives the perfect curl. And I kind of dropped it a little too low, but you just gotta pick it back up. It's not a huge deal because you can always touch it up afterwards. So yeah, now I am just gonna curl all the rest of these sections. And I forgot to mention that I'm grabbing about 1-inch sections, I think, roughly. And so once you finish curling all the hair on the side that you want your curls to be, you are then going to grab the hair from the other side. Grab a section however thick you want it. I'm pretty sure I grabbed about 1-inch sections, maybe a little smaller than that. just because I wanted them to be smaller curls, kind of match the top layer curls later. So you're going to grab your section and then pull it to the side that you want your curls to be on, and then curl it all to that side. And don't forget to alternate them again. And I don't know if I alternated this one properly, but that's okay. And so yeah, just continue doing the same thing, 20 seconds on and 20 seconds off if you want to do how I did it. But yeah. You're done with all of these bottom layer curls. As you can see, I'm just grabbing another section of hair, and only on the side that I want my curls to be on. So I grabbed, I think, a little thicker of a section than I needed to. Don't worry, this is all going to kind of be like lower layers, so you won't see them too much. And so you're going to continue with the 32mm, and you're going to curl all these away from your face. But it's up to you kind of how thick or thin you want your curls to be. I kind of just randomly grab sections, so I don't know exactly how big or small they are, but as you can see, it's the right size for me. So try to curl them also really close to the root. It's just going to add a lot more volume to the hair, as you can see. So now that you're done with these curls, you're going to want to turn off the curler so you can switch it. But it needs to cool down first, so I'm just going to let down the rest of my hair and kind of clip back the other part of my hair. And I believe my baby wants to say hi. Bye. Leave. Okay. Kissy kiss. Alright, he likes to bother me a lot. And so yeah, now I'm gonna let down the rest of my hair, and like I said, depending on how thick your hair is, you might not want to let all of it down. But yeah, I am just gonna kind of try to separate the straight hair with the curls right now. It's a little bit of a struggle. So there we go. That looks better. And I said that clip was not helping, I guess. So now you have all this straight hair, and you're gonna want to put it all to the opposite side that you want your curls. And you're just gonna comb it through, and now put on your 19mm curling wand and turn that on. And so how you're gonna do these curls is that you're gonna grab whichever section and curl them to the side you want your curls, and lay them down kind of how you want it, and curl. I see this one I curl a little further away from the root just because I want it to sit a little further back on my head, but it still adds a ton of volume. And so kind of grabbing it from the top and pulling it over. And so you're going to just continue doing this until you get to your part that you want. And so that's kind of where I wanted my curls to kind of stop, and I'm just kind of playing with them. And now I'm going to put down the curler first, and I'm going to take all this hair kind of where I wanted the part to be and just pull it to, wait, okay, now I'm going to just pull it to the back, and I will turn around so you can see, and try and make sure it's as flat as possible. And you're going to want to pull it to the back. And I can't see this, so I have no idea if it looked nice, but from what I see now watching it, I think it looked okay. You're just gonna want to comb it through and kind of place it however you want it, and then bobby pin it down. looks a little messy right now, but from the front you won't notice it too much. But you just want to make sure that all this part is flat and looking nice. Of course, like I said, I couldn't see it, but I think it turned out well. The only thing I would have said is that I might have hid my bobby pins a little better. I think they were showing a little more than I wanted them to. But other than that, I think they look just fine. And now you're just gonna try to grab all those straight sections of hair. I'm gonna comb them out first. Alright, now ready. So I'm gonna curl them towards my face. I think I'm alternating them. Whichever you want to do it, it's not the biggest deal because these are kind of curls in the back. They're not super gonna be super important, I guess. But you do want them curled. You don't want them to be straight. So yes, now that that's done, just curl any sections that still need curling. And that's pretty much it to everything. You might want to tease your hair to give it a little more volume, but that's pretty much it. I'm just playing around, adding some mousse now. You can use hairspray instead, whatever. Just kind of run it through your hair to hold your curls in place. And yeah, just make sure that side part is as flat to your head as possible. And that is pretty much it to this tutorial. As you can see, I could have curled some of the sections a little better, but other than that, this is the look. So again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.